Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of the No ID Podcast. It's I, your host, Jerome Davis. We are back for another riveting season. I do apologize to the fans. I had to take a break. As you guys saw on my social media profile, why I had a big up. I have here a guest, rapper, a creative, comedian, adult star, bubbling personality, podcaster, interviewer, Alla Strange. What's going on?
What's up? Thank you for having me. How you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I feel great. I woke up this morning.
Yeah,
I'm on this side of the dirt house.
Hey, better work over the grass than that with the dirt, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, thank you for calling me sir. You just call me Rome, Jerome, or yours, whatever one you want to put onto it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I got you.
I'm over again. Nice. Who is Alla Strange, and how did you get your start into all these, all of these leaves into your creative tree?
So I've been doing, music was the number one thing I started doing. I've always been entertaining. You know, everybody always has that story of entertaining their family members and shit, and nobody has time for it. But that's just me. I have 4 brothers, 2 older, 2 younger. They didn't want to play with me. I had to play by myself. So I made up this multifaceted human being. And here I am, Alla Strange. So I do a whole bunch of different stuff. Like you said, I do rap. So I do rap music, but it's pretty vulgar. So it's hard to get it, anywhere like on the radio because it's not for kids. It's all about porn because I do porn and I do camming. That's live porn. And then I do stand-up comedy, and that's how we met at one of the comedy clubs. How did I do it? I just feel like YOLO. We all gonna die one day. There's no reason to not put stuff out there. If you're an agent of any kind, don't be a secret agent. You know what I mean? It's not a secret. So I put myself out there and I'm trying. And people deserve to feel good. And all I do is try to make people feel good. So that's the thing.
And where do you come up with some of the inspiration for your music? Because I've heard a couple of your songs. Where do you come up with the inspiration for your music, and then like your reels and your TikToks? What does that inspiration draw from?
Okay, so first one was the music. So the music inspiration now, because I've been doing music for like 8 years. So it's changed a bit. I only talk about my life, my experiences. And then also right now, my music, like my first song on the newest label that I got on was called Cock Worship, from what my customers tell me they want and they like, or they have me perform for them. And the song is fucking fabulous. It always gets great reviews back. Some people tell me to listen to it and masturbate because it's just that good. Then I got Pussy Hangover. It's a song. It's about how you gonna feel after you fuck me, motherfucker. You're gonna be walking around dizzy and shit. Then I got Strippers. That song's not out yet, but that song is basically about me traveling the different countries and going. When I travel alone. And because I'm alone, I gotta go somewhere. And it might be a weekday. And this is advice for everyone listening. If you're traveling alone, go to the strip club, honey. It's always open, isn't it? And there's always a party. The bitches is always happy to see you. They looking good and smelling good. So I went to Australia, and then I went to Hawaii, Vegas. I'm from Vegas, but I went to the strip clubs there, and just stuff like that. So basically, that song is about the best looking strippers I've seen. We're in Hawaii. At the ballerina, I gotta give it up to them bitches. Or when you're leaving, it's like, I'm leaving? Hold on, my eyes are still in there. And you want to stay there. They're the baddest bitches. Period. Best fun, most entertaining. They butt naked. I can't remember, was it Gucci Mane who said it? I'm not sure, don't quote me. If they ain't naked in a strip club, he ain't never lying.
Probably will. Oh man, so how did you get into? Let's get into the comedy first, because I know everybody wants to indulge like porn star, but how did you get your start into stand up comedy? What you know? What I'm going to try this and pursue it.
Okay, so I got 4 brothers, 2 older, 2 younger, and they're hard on me. They're not easy. You're a girl, stay out, get out of our room, all that. So you want to try to get attention. You want to fight for attention. Because you would think the girl gets attention. Not my family. My family is boys are the best, just like Persian families. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't shit if you're a female. And Asian families. So my family is like that. So I had to fight for everything. And then so I guess the boys are also always talking shit about each other, just like football. When you're in a football locker room, they talk shit to each other. So I talk shit to dudes, just like all my brothers. So I act kind of like a guy. I'm kind of tough and aggressive when I speak, and I know I'm loud as shit, and I talk kind of vulgar or extremely vulgar. Let's be honest. God damn it, I'm disgusting. But I try to, control myself, and I decided one day I'm not going to control myself no more. I'm going to say exactly what's on my mind. This shit's hilarious. And it's wrong. It's dirty and it's fun. So that's how I started doing comedy. And then I just thought, like I said, YOLO, I'm going to die one day like everybody else. So might as well put it out there and make people feel good and laugh. So now I do stand-up, and I talk about mostly sex, sexually driven things, or porn or something that happened at work, like that.
And how and what made you jump into porn? How did that start? Like what inspired? Who inspired you? Or what inspired you to say, I'm going to do this shit?
There was no shit. I ain't going to lie to you. So I lived in France for 4 years. I just moved back to America. And what happened was it was COVID. Okay, wait, was it COVID? It was, it might have been right after COVID. So Elle Brooke is a porn star. You guys know her? Okay. So she was going to fight Astrid Wet in the UK. And I was in France. I was like, so Astrid got scared of Elle Brooke because Elle kicked her on the stage. I don't know if you saw that or remember that, but she kicked the shit out of that girl. I met Elle at the AVN 2 weeks ago. She was here in Vegas at the Browsers booth, and I did an interview with her. And I asked her out on a fight too. They've got the video. I wasn't videoing. I did. But we'll go back. So what happened was I kept trying to offer her out the whole time I was in France. I contacted the newspapers. I was posting on Twitter, which it's well documented. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everything to like kind of attack her and get her attention. Tibbs, her training, the people she trains with. I spoke to him kind of on Instagram. He followed me back and stuff like that. And I was like, tell her I'm going to fight her and shit. I'm going to beat her up. I got all the receipts from all that stuff. And I think what happened was the promoter was interested in having somebody who was already known. So they went with Andrea Bunting. She's from Love Island. I'm not sure if I got her name right. I'm sorry to her. But Bunker. Andrea Bunker from Love Island, UK. Bunker. And she had no time to train, which I thought was very unfair for me. But I think they just want your fans to jump on. So I was like, if porn stars are getting everything they want, and I can't. If I want to box and fight these bitches, because I know I can beat these bitches, I can fight. I want to fight. I love fighting. Okay? I was like, okay, well, if I got to be a porn star to fight this bitch, she's not a bitch. She's very lovely. I want to take, I'll still fight her. I told her. She told me when I offered her out the other day, I was like, I started doing porn to fight you, Al. She's like, why would you do that? You're lovely. I love your hair. Why can't we be friends? I was like, let's fight and then we'll be friends after. But no, she's out there. She's doing it. I don't fucking want to do it. I can. I'm fit. I'm in great shape. I love fighting. Let's do it. So basically, I started fucking so I could start fighting. Yeah, these are great questions.
Thank you. How is the porn industry now? Because you see a lot of things now. You see, like, I'm in Virginia, so they ban Pornhub. So anything that has the title porn in it on their website, you can't get into it. So
I have to apologize to you for that because I personally feel like Pornhub is the best one to just be entertained by, not because I'm on there. But I don't know. Everybody's on there. It's really fun. You can be found easily on there. They allow you to advertise on there as much as you want when you're posting stuff. They don't limit you. So it's really actually a great way to start in porn. You look at porn, you think it's super saturated. It is. I'm a real estate agent. I know what a saturated market is. Real estate is a saturated market, and it's very hard to get out there and do anything. So switching from being a real estate agent to being in porn was into another saturated market was intimidating as shit. But the thing is, people choose you, and that's what matters. So once they choose you and you're good at it and you have a niche, they're on it. So it was okay for me. Yeah. So I have a couple special things that I do that are different because we know all light-skinned bitches look the same because everybody telling me I look like whoever's popular. I look like Nicki one day, then I look like motherfucking Cardi. Then I look like when Beyonce was super duper, she's still super duper. But like before I was Beyonce, I'm like, yeah, all light-skinned bitches look the same. So there you go. So I have this out there too.
You saw like over the pandemic, OnlyFans started popping. You saw everybody get an OF. Have you transitioned to the OF or are you on any other sites? I know, like I clicked the link in your bio. You was on Sex Panther. You're known. You got the game on lock. So like that being because you see more and more adult creators like jumping towards OnlyFans, but not on OnlyFans, they're doing their own websites and stuff. So how has this been for you? Because it seems like you got different avenues to get yourself out there.
I only joined OnlyFans about 2 weeks ago because OnlyFans is a great platform, and I jumped on there because they have something else that I'm interested in other than porn. So my OnlyFans is free, and I'm on there butt ass naked doing nasty shit if you guys want to look. And I keep it that way so you guys can pop from there into the other thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work my comedy and other skills that I can do on the OnlyFans channel. Did you know that OnlyFans has a TV?
OFTV, yeah, a profile up there.
I'm working on that channel right now, so that's why I'm on OnlyFans. I chose to wait until now to get on OnlyFans because everybody else was on there, and you have to drive your own traffic there. I do camming, and the camming actually, basically you rent space as a cam girl. So when you're renting that space, they're using that money that you're paying for rent to do the advertising for you. So I get advertisements through that because I'm renting the space. So they advertise it everywhere, and that's great because I don't know anything about marketing. So all these platforms are good in that sense.
And as far as like the porn, like I said, it was banned. It's banned here in Virginia. I go to LA, I'm able to see your work. You have some interesting titles.
Let me just say one thing about my porn hub. So that you probably noticed. Now, when I first started doing camming, the men would say, "Oh, my wife, this is bad. My wife's in the room. I can't turn on the volume. She'll hear me. She'll know. She'll come in here." Da, da, da. So what I started doing was text porn. So I'll do the porn. You read it. So you read what I'm, what do you want me to do, daddy? Oh, and I say, so I text it so that the guy can do me and he's interacting with me still. He doesn't have to hear what I'm saying. I text so you can read the caption. So I know 100% I've never ever seen porn with caption. So I have deaf clients and I sign a bit. So I have deaf people that come in my live. So I know I'm crazy. When I was growing up, okay, let me just explain how I learned a bit of sign language.
Okay.
So there was a deaf student in one of my classes. I took carpentry for 3 years, you guys, because I was a tomboy, believe it or not. Ugh. So I took carpentry for 3 years. There was a deaf kid in our class, and there was 2 interpreters that were sign language people that were there the whole time. So they would teach us how to talk to him. So for my deaf people and for my sneaky boys, I do text porn, caption porn.
What categories of porn or fetishes have you gotten into? So many categories. It's an array.
So when people come to me, I work out if I like what they're telling me they want me to do or not. So I ended up being taboo queen. Because taboo for two reasons. It's something you could kind of control a bit. I don't know how to explain that to people who don't know what I do, who don't do what I do. But you want to kind of control it. So taboo is anything that's forbidden, like age, like men that are older with a younger person, or you want to fuck your step mom, your best friend, you want to fuck his mom, stuff like that. Cheating on your wife, home wrecking. I'm a great home wrecker. Anyone say that in your life? I am a great home wrecker. Well, I am, goddammit. I do, stuff that basically taboo. Anything you think of that you don't want to know about, I do that.
Okay.
I do a shit load of role playing. So I might be a Girl Scout. I'm coming to sell you cookies. And you're going to show me, a couple of things, or hook me up, or I'm the babysitter and I'm doing an interview and you're hiring me and I'm going to do all these extra things. There you are. Because you just heard. Stuff like that.
Okay.
And I do anal now. Anal is difficult. Ain't going to lie to you. Take your breath.
Coming from
going, I'm a lot of people's mommy. I'm a shitload of people's mommy, but I think it's because of the Milkies. And a lot of people, my voice, it doesn't sound like that's what I'm your mommy. But when you want to come and see mommy, that's what mommy talks like. Or, sorry. It's hard to be serious because I know everyone's going to watch this and they're like, this is but now, if you want your mommy, come see mommy some quality time inside of mommy. Okay. So, another thing I do is I look straight in people's eyes and I use the voice that they want. And they tell me very soothing or nurturing. So I got
that. That's crazy. And do you do custom videos as well too?
Yeah, you know what? On TikTok, you asked me about my ideas. So when I was in France, it's fucking boring in France. Ain't no bullshit. I lived in a fucking beautiful jail in France. My house was beautiful. There's nothing to do in France, y'all, except Paris. There's the review for France. But anyway, people love my robot. I don't even know why I started doing robot, but I started doing these robot TikToks, and then people start asking for me to do robot porn. So I started doing that. So in my house in France, I lived in a chateau. And in the chateau, of course, you want it to be just like back in the day. Everybody in France wants everything to be the old way. I don't know why. But anyway, so I had the armored guy. You can see this on Pornhub. And he's there, so I just like slapped the dildo on him, and the robot is like the maid, and she went over there and she fucked him. She sucked his dick, and then she fucked him. And then somebody saw that, and then somebody was like, "Oh, can you do one where you're masturbating and you break down in the middle of it and you don't come?" So a lot of people like to fuck up your nut. So I do that too. Sorry, I'm going on. So there's one of my TikTok thingies, and then it went into porn. So yeah, I do custom videos. I love doing custom videos. It's one of my favorite things because let me say one thing about you men, okay? I do men and women. I do couples. I do them separately and all that. About you men, let me tell you something. You guys are amazing creatures that people for years and years and years and years haven't even given you what any of the accolades that you guys deserve for your creativity, for the shit you guys ask for, the things you guys want or need, or maybe even don't express to the people that you're in relationships with, or you feel like you can't. So when men come to me and they tell me stuff and I do it for them, I'm like, damn, I never even thought of that shit. You guys got some great ideas. And then I feel bad for men on the other side of what I'm saying because I feel like a lot of men are living these lives that are just 100% or 50%, and that's a huge number, unsatisfied, not just with fucking or sex, just intimacy or openness. honesty with their partner. Period. So I feel like, damn, I feel like I have a way to solve that, but I can't tell you right now. I'm working on it. It's not porn, so don't think it's that. A request that was strange. Let me think. Let me think about that one. But I'll tell you. Okay, I get a lot of men that come in, and this is like a regular thing. So everybody thinks that what they're asking for is weird and strange, and they'll tell me, and I'm like, oh, well, I get 10 of those a day. So you guys are not alone. I get a lot of military guys that want to do gay things with me. I do a lot of gay. I do a lot of sissy. So I have a lot of gay men that come to me every single day. So you wouldn't think that. You'd think I'm getting all these straight men or cheating men and cheating husbands and boyfriends. I get half of that, half gay or bi men. And they come in and they want to do all sorts of stuff that you guys would never even think of. So, I mean, it's a long array of stuff. But a lot of people want this one thing that I do think is weird. They want me to expose them. That they like sucking dick. They can take a dick in their ass. Huge spades of cock. And they want me to post it on my Twitter. I do record them doing these things. And I get people in the military that will call me. And when people call me, it's video. So I see 95 to 98% of the people that I'm dealing with. The rest of them, they use their voice or they're texting me only. And it's just a black screen. But yeah, they're military people that come to me and they're not allowed to be gay or they don't want their friends to know they're gay. So they'll be like, expose me, and they'll just start going to town. Or one guy come to me, and he's come to me several times and made me record him, telling his fiance that he likes sucking shit-covered cock. I want to finish, so don't make that face. You're going to make me not finish this. You're not going to let me finish. And then he pulls out dick after dick, and then they start turning into other shapes. And when I say spade, a spade, just like a card, hearts, diamonds, spade. He had the spade, and it was fucking huge. He stuffed it all the way in, up inside of himself, sat on it, and I'm just like, how do you hold your shit in and farts when you're at work? And he's like, oh, just put the butt plug in. And I was like, well, what about when you have to fart? Can you sit down? And he's like, yeah, I work all day, sit at my desk all day. He's just a regular guy. I recorded him doing it. That's what he wanted. He wanted me to post it on Twitter. I've got several videos of him doing it. Then he disappeared for a couple weeks, came back, and he's like, I married her. I'm like, okay. He said her whole name on the video, said his whole name on the video. I never posted it. I never will. I don't post any of these things that people ask me to do. I think it's just a fantasy to feel exposed. So they do it. I record it. I never post their stuff, just to be clear. But yeah, this is my life. Make a face, but I got something even better. Okay, so I have to tell you this one because this one was like yesterday. Okay, so I'm working live scamming, and this lovely Irishman, because you know I'm a worldwide girl, comes in and he is so nice to me. He goes, before he turns the cam on, he goes, stick your finger in that dildo. Can I show a dildo? Okay, so I've got it. I've got dildo. They're everywhere. Okay, so here's one. And he goes, stick it. So I went like this. So my finger, it can't go. There's no hole there. So then he turns the cam on, and he's got, see this? This isn't even as long. He had an Allen wrench longer than this with a fatter caliber. Everybody knows what an Allen wrench is, right? It's like a hexagon, right? Right? And it has a little hook on the end. So you can put a table together basically. We've all put IKEA shit together, right? All right. So he's got it. Guess where it is? It's stuck down inside of his dick, and he's going like this in the hole. And I don't even have a dick. I was like, I'm turning it off. I don't know. He's like, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. And I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, it feels good. I was like, if it feels good, okay. I didn't record it because I have to have permission from the person. Because that one I would record. But I was like, dude, post it. Record it and post it. People will watch this. Because where did you get the idea? He's like, I don't know. Just start sticking stuff in there. He goes, do you want to see something else? And he went and got his reading glasses. So these are sunglasses. They're a bit thicker than what he used. And then he goes, I can stick my glasses in my cock. And he sticks it in the hole like this. All the way in. And he's doing it like that. I said, what else can you do? Then he gets a actual, like a number 6 pencil. It's fatter than a 2. That's what those numbers mean. So it's like fatter than the Allen wrench. It just sharpened. I was like, do not do that. You might get lead poisoning. Straight in. Then he puts the Allen wrench back in his dick. And there's pre-cum coming out. And is this too much? I'm sorry. Am I talking too dirty? I don't know. This is every day of my life. I'm sorry. But anyway, he's just going like that. And it's just sliding up and down in his dick. I didn't perform this day. This show. This show was him educating me on his dick abilities. Because I don't even know how to sexually satisfy this person. I just think he enjoys shocking people because I did ask him because I was with him for like 30 minutes. I said, when you do that, what do other girls do? He's like, they either click out like you were going to or they talk to me like you. So basically, I said, well, what about when you have sex with women? He goes, I made them stick their pinky in it. That's what he told me. That was yesterday. I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm kidding. No, I was kidding about it. Topless therapy is tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't promoted it as much as I should have. I have not sold one ticket. I was selling 100 tickets. I haven't sold one. The thing is this. It's okay because I already have something else that Jerkmate Streammate has arranged for me to do. So I'm going to just be doing that. So if anybody wants to see me, they just go to Streammates or Jerkmate. It's one website. And I'll be on there. And you get to Jerkmate Streammate or HD Camps, all the same site. You can hit on Pornhub at the top where it goes live camp. That's where you'll find me. So click that and you'll see me there. You might see me on a commercial on Pornhub to get you to come in because they use me and other girls as an advertisement. So you'll see me on there doing all sorts. Just so you know when you're gonna watch a Pornhub video, I'm one of the bitches that popped up before and they're like, "Come to your mate," or I'm like, "That's me. I'm a friend." Me and my coworkers. That's what we do. I can make Googles. So you can put Alla, A-L-L-A, Strange. You can go to allastrange.com. Alla Strange on Pornhub. Or you can do Linktree. Everybody knows the beginning of Linktree. And then the slash. And then it's A-L funny. I. So it's Al funny. Or you can just go to my Twitter, which is the easiest way to find me because everybody's on Twitter. And my Twitter is at ALFUNNIG. Al Funny G. And just let me verify that because shit. Correct. How funny, Chief, because y'all know I'm funny. Okay. Yeah, congratulations on that. Wait, I'm sorry. You said you tried to pull some hose off of that when you was on TV, right? That's what you said, right? Hell yeah, get them hoes. Okay. Where the hell's that? We gonna find them. Where the hell's that? We gonna find them. Don't worry, I be out there hunting too, hunty. I'm bi. I be looking for the house too, but I want the baddest bitches. You don't want much. Shut up. You gonna be on TV, you get the top tier bitches, okay? Hey, soon. Your ass about to be blowed up. Don't worry. If you build it, they will come. Double entendre. Cool. At the end there, I was right what you said, right? You said you're trying to get hosts from being on TV. Okay, I got that. I'd make sure I heard you right. Okay. That was good. I liked your question. Um, do you put the link or anything to my Insta? Okay, good. Because if people just click on that, it'll take them to my link tree. My link tree's on there, so that's way easier than all that remembering and typing and shit. I hope that, when I'm talking, I know I'm talking extremely dirty and stuff, but I think people like it. And then hopefully they're listening to that. And then, let's see how we do. How did Tasty Ducatis do? No, I meant when you posted it. What were numbers like, the response? Yeah. Mhm. Oh, because okay, I know. Yeah, sometimes people delete stuff off mine too. I'll post stuff and they'll go, "Oh no, you can't. You do that." Yeah, I don't know. So I loved the interview. Thank you so much, dude. I love doing interviews. You just let me know. I'll be there. Yeah. Oh no, all right. Yeah, it's not aired yet, right? Yeah. So that's why I always said was congratulations. I didn't say it because I didn't know if you were meant to. Because I've been on shows and they're like, "Don't tell nobody." Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. See, that's what I meant. Yeah. Even sometimes when you do auditions, they're like, don't tell anyone because they did the callback and they're like, don't. No. So yeah, I get it. That's why I just said congratulations. You can just elaborate later or whatever. All right. Thank you. Have a great night. All right. Bye now.